Alright, hello and welcome to Rebel Galaxy. I'm Shagorche. We're going to be continuing our game here, try to get some extra money, make our way in this Wild West style,
Engines at maximum.
in this Wild West style... Wait, what happened? Did I forget to do a thing? I think I forgot to do a thing. Oh, no. I got the mission, and now there's a thing. Okay, cool. Ooh, I thought I'd forgotten to do a thing. Alright. There's a very strange thing here. Just let me take you to the screen. Here we are on the system menu. There's the exit to title, settings, control maps, tutorials, stats. Here's the tactical setup. So you can have your turrets to change to various different configurations, what you want them to target. If you want them to target turrets manually, be targeted only, locked only, fighters only, or any craft. I just have them on any craft. They tend to prioritize fighters, but it's a little bit shaky. I would love for there to be an option to prioritize fighters rather than fighters only. I don't know if that actually does restrict them from firing on capital ships, but I don't want to have to keep coming in here every time I do a thing. But anyway, so that's that. And then there are the ship options, weapons. Have your various different options for your various different weapons that you have already on yourself. The mission log that you have. I made an error last time I was messing with that, so that's the thing. The cargo hold. All the stuff that you have in your cargo hold. I only have some data cubes and some intellectual property. We order it by the ton now, just in case you didn't know. And then we're right back to system. You may have noticed something here in the system setting page. There's no option for saving your game. The game only saves on entry and exit to a space station. So that's the thing. 1,400. I mean, I'm not going to buy it from the traders. I'm trying to save money. Double jack harriers. I suppose I could take both of those while I'm out here.
Engines at maximum.
And now off we go. Skim around that so it doesn't do anything. Come on. There we go. Hit warp speed. But yeah, so if you're out in a mission and the mission turns out to be, a little bit harder than you expected, or you get jumped somewhere on your way in, things don't work out for you, yeah, it could very well be that you don't survive and you haven't saved since the last time you went to a space station. So going to a space station often very, very valuable. There we go. Some double jack harriers. This is just some fighters. Not that much of a problem for me. Oh, jeez. Gotta take these out. Keep alternating shield sides. I forgot about that. My own fault. Ow. Okay, so I took some damage. 5,000. No, I'm just gonna do the mining over here. What is this? What is this thing?
Collision warning.
I really have no idea what this is. Alright, whatever. I have played through this game like 1.5 times,
Satellite boosters depleted.
and I have no idea what that is. It looks like it would be part of a space station, but there's no space station out here.
Stellar map.
Closest one is the one that I just came from. No, there's this criminal outpost here. That's very strange. No idea what that is. Anyway, do some mining. Mining is best accomplished with a mining laser. For even better yields, purchase fault tracker software to identify weak points in asteroids. Detect resources inside asteroids with a pulse. Pressing Control, gray diamonds will indicate harvestable resources. Fault tracker software is installed. Red rings indicate fracture points. Using mining laser on these points improve yields even further. Mining without proper equipment results in very low yields. So this is one way that you can get some money. Going out into one of these, getting typically you'll just get minerals, metallic ore. Sometimes you'll get obtainium and other things like that, but it's just, I don't know, it's not usually very useful. Pulse, there's one.
Accelerating to satellite.
Oh, mining tug. Yep, this one too. Oop.
Collision warning. Full stop. Pulse turret.
Usually turrets are a little bit better for this sort of thing. Alright, there we go. Just metallic ore. What else do we have? Ah, right, okay. So yeah, what we actually want are these.
Engines at maximum. Weapon complete.
Ah, why?
Collision warning.
There we go, get some omnium. Ah, some more right here.
Weapon complete. Collision warning. Weapon complete.
Some more omnium. Just keep going. Come on. Over here.
Exit satellite. Collision warning.
Ah, why? Okay. Controls at low speeds are not brilliant. I will freely admit to this. More omnium. Alright.
Enemy craft inbound.
Ah, crap.
Mission
Alright.
complete. Engines at maximum. Red level. Red. Broadsides.
Back to my
Satellite
broadsides.
boosters
I don't
depleted.
need to deal with this. Corians. Alright, got you. Oh, bomber.
Missiles inbound.
Flak. Save me. Oh, jeez. Ah, running right into one of their capital ships. All right, there's that down. I do want to try and take this out. Ah, you see that laser? That's what I want. There's a chance of it dropping. Nope. Alright. Well, I took some pretty good damage on both sides. This is gonna cost me a lot of money. That is largely my own fault, sadly. Interesting that there's a friendly ship target in there. Oh. Well, yeah, this is gonna cost me some credits. Back over here. Back over here. Seems like a bad idea, guys. You wouldn't even think that the targeting for like broadside turrets like that would be that accurate. But you know what? I'm gonna allow it. I'm not gonna argue. I'm very happy to not have to deal with that sort of problem. I'm very happy to not have to deal with broadsides being broadsides.
Mission complete.
Okay. How much is it? Oh, only 304 credits. Okay, that's not that bad. Serious damage to my hull plating, a little bit of problems with the broadside and turret control, deflectors and secondary weapons. We're having some problems, but looks like everything's alright.
Repairs complete.
And look what that means I can do. I can upgrade to a better ship. The funny thing about doing this... Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll get some extra cash from turning in this mission. Let's see. So tell me, scientist.
This Omnium will do nicely.
Will it do nicely?
Now as for this
device,
it
it
really
really is quite unusual. I have made some excellent progress. Go.
This is a spectre, yes?
Yes, it is a spectre. It is
Because
apt
I
because I
believe
believe
there
there is
is
an
an
intelligence
intelligence
contained
contained
within. What sort of intelligence?
We may never find out. It is
What?
only inert because of a lack of power, which it is theoretically capable of absorbing.
Huh.
But centuries of carbon accretion have prevented this.
And
Well, I have removed the carbon.
Remove the
However,
carbon.
the device has not reactivated.
Oh.
It may be nothing more than junk at this point. Please do not mention it. It is an interesting item, but I have wasted enough time. Excuse me.
I do like interesting items. No, I didn't get any money from that. Damn. How's the commodities market doing? Oh, I can sell this intellectual property for pretty good profit. Metallic ore is not worth enough for me to hold on to it. It's still close enough. I'm still willing to sell. Especially because I'm going to need something when I upgrade to my Mastodon. There we go. No longer in my aunt's old crappy ship. Now in my new, still not great ship. But that means I get an extra turret. I can't afford the turrets that I'm using right now. Suppose I'll just buy a scatter turret as like a close range backup solution. But in general, it is a higher quality ship with higher quality, with a larger cargo hold as well, so I can carry some more stuff without getting into trouble. May as well go to the bar, see what sort of missions I can get. survey the asteroid belt, make sure the miners are safe. The miners are under attack, go and save them. Deliver nuts and bolts. Oh, I hate delivery missions, they're really bad. I'll show you one soon, but I'm not quite up for it right now. I don't think I can deal with it. Assistance repelling armed attackers. So Red Devils are attacking some militia armed forces, which is great. And some double jack dude needs to be picked up. Sure. Oh, out of space in my mission log. Nope. Well, of course that lead also didn't pan out. Suppose now all I've got to do is go back to the slime ball guy that everyone calls a slime ball. That guy that I instantly didn't like for some reason. Well, let's see what the game gives me. Pull away. Aye, that is not a great noise.
Initiating contact.
Hello.
Selecting likely greeting. Hello.
That is likely to be a greeting. Hello. Who are you? How are you using my ship's computer?
I am nameless, or I have forgotten my name.
Oh.
My reliquary has become active aboard this vessel, and I have integrated with its simple systems.
I assume she means the Spectre, so integrated.
I have not interfaced with life support, navigation, or weapon systems aboard this craft.
Oh, cool.
My intention is not to harm.
Oh, alright. Well, that's nice of you. I do appreciate being able to breathe and know where I'm going. And shoot things that try to shoot at me.
It is the device
I know what
in
you're...
which I reside. I
know what
have
you mean by
drawn power
record
from
clicking.
nearby sources in order to activate it,
Uh-huh.
but I am confused.
Why are you
My
confused?
reliquary is incomplete.
Oh.
My function is impaired.
Oh.
I desire information.
I mean, you could use the internet. I assume there is one. I would hope that at least all of these space stations I go to have like some sort of data link. I'm not sure I want you integrated into my ship. I mean, that's fair. Suddenly an AI shows up. You're not sure. You don't know what her intentions are.
You need only remove my reliquary from your vessel in order to sever the connection. That power lies entirely with you.
Yes, but you say that you haven't interfaced with like life support and guns and such. But that doesn't mean you can't. I mean, I would really like you to be friendly, but you know, whatever. What was it you were looking for then?
As I have said, my reliquary is incomplete. I am confused. My memory is fragmented. I have reached out to you for help.
Oh, help. I would be happy to help. What is it that I could do for
While
you?
this vessel's systems are limited, I could utilize them to detect the fragments of my reliquary. In return, I may be able to offer assistance to you.
I mean, if you can find something, then I would be willing to help you. If you can identify a thing that you need, I would be happy to be able to find it for you. Well, I mean, that would kind of make you a member of my crew, so what will you be doing aboard my ship?
It is within my power to improve the function of this vessel. I propose an exchange.
Exchange?
Help me recover my memories, and I will in turn advance the systems of your ship beyond their operating parameters. Do you agree?
I mean, if you're willing to work tack on my ship while offering support, then, well, I help you out. And, yeah, sure.
That is acceptable. I have detected a fragment within this solar system.
Ah,
I
good,
am
close by.
providing you with the approximate coordinates. Although the signal is indistinct, it may be inside a larger mass.
Alright, so go find thing. It might be inside of another thing. Alright. I will investigate when I have a moment. How will I contact you again? I will investigate when I have a moment is very appropriate, considering that mission difficulty is set. It doesn't Skyrim up or down as you go through missions and become more powerful. The missions scale up. No, the missions are at their level, and you have to match that level or exceed it to be able to win. I will say I get around that a little bit with some tactics, but sometimes you just aren't able to actually defeat a ship. So, don't rush into these things. Just play and enjoy. How will I contact you
may
again?
summon me at any time through the command interface of this vessel.
Sweet. Why is this a hell of a thing? I don't understand that. We just talked to a synthetic life form of some sort of robot person. An AI is not all that dissimilar. I don't quite get it.
Goodbye.
At least she's not willing to try and pity us and get on our good side for that. So we have a mission, reliquary piece, which has risk high, because I am not set up for it. So I am instead going to do a couple of missions. But yeah, she is the voice of our ship, so anytime you hear enemies detected, threat level, warnings, anything like that, that's her. She is our computer voice, and she's our ship waifu, I suppose. The adventures of unseen captain and ship waifu. Alright, wait. Pass through a minefield. I think that's it right there. Where? Oh, it's an ordnance crate. That's it? Usually better in these. Well, never mind then. Oh, wait, no. Gotcha. Aha! Cargo containers. Some obtainium and some more intellectual property, and just a couple of free-floating credits. And another cargo container, some munitions, and some obtainium. Always gotta love getting some obtainium. And yeah, those are mines. You run into them, they explode. I hope everyone understands that concept. Off we go to militia aid. Oh, risk average, but it being an aid mission, there are already units here who are fighting, so I can kind of fall on some units that are on the periphery, be able to get into the fight on my own terms, and not have to actually get into any serious sort of fight. I do love the kind of traditional music changing as the situation dictates. Oh, and one other thing. that I won't be doing on this playthrough, because I'm already being picked up for using the actual soundtrack for this game. But one of the things you can do in this game is that you can go into, they give you the option to pick out your own soundtrack for it. So basically you go in and create multiple folders with MP3s and such, and you can have them play over this game as you go along, which I think is pretty awesome. So, like the audio, the songs for this game are just great to start with. They're fun, kind of country, kind of Wild West frontier sort of thing. Whoa. Pick up these nuts and bolts. I noticed another purple, but that's way out there. I think I noticed another thing right there. Some more nuts and bolts, but there's a purple out there, which I'm hoping is another cargo container, which would be super useful.
Nebula interference detected.
I'm really hoping for an upgrade in weaponry. Pick up those nuts and bolts.
Collision warning.
I really need to upgrade the engines in this ship, especially now that I've got the second level of the ship. Still way out there. What is that? Damn. Oh, it's an unidentified signal. Okay. Well, we kept getting this while we were over at the first one, at the first space station. Okay. This is a message transponder. They show up pretty much all over the place. I am very bad at this. Don't ask me why. Alright, there we go. Partial transmission fragment. Tip about a spectacular mining opportunity near Gianni Axis. You'll want to move fast, though, as opportunists won't be far behind. Okay, so basically it's just like, if you want to do some mining, there's this thing. It'll also tell you, like, this pirate is here, these bounties are here. It'll sometimes give you, like, stock tips so that you know what the current consumables market is looking like out there, without actually having to go to a the actual planet that's required for that. Like, usually you'll see, like, the space stations here, like, if you, like, this one doesn't have any economic data because I haven't been there. I was just here, right? Oh, here we go. Economic data for Hirzo Station. That's pretty much all of the stuff that I have. They're commodities in stock and out of stock. And, like, other planets that you've been to, like this one. Machiavelli's in stock and out of stock stuff. What's selling for a lot, what's selling for a little, and, like, if you find one of those, it'll give you access to what the current commodities markets are, which is very useful. It's nice to not have to actually travel to them. It's nice to know where all the bounties are. Although usually you hit your scanner and instantly you'll hear bounty detected from your Spectre AI waifu. Alright. Let's see if these miners are alive. Hey, the miners are alive.
Enemy craft inbound.
Why did they wait to show up until I was here? Oh well. Off we go. hit this gunship. Push in on this gunship first. Alright, that's a gunship down. There's another one right here. It's pretty close by. Hit this next one. There we go. And one more? Yeah, one more. And there we go.
Mission complete.
Rescued the miners. I hope that on this day and on the next day, you will know that I have saved your lives. And perhaps you might, at some point, choose to name a child that comes into your care after myself. Where do I want to go? Is this trading hub? Rust City I was already... I feel like it's here. I think this is the station that I want to go to. I mean, it's the closest station, and I kind of think I'm out of... and I'm just about out of time for today. So, I'm gonna do a few more missions, get a little bit more cash. I won't necessarily buy anything after visiting this space station until next time I join you fine folks. But yeah, I'll definitely pick up some extra cash, get some extra so that I can upgrade this ship and feel like I'm capable of moving along with this story. Just do some extra random missions. Actually, here's a question. We do. There's a Merchant's Guild. You know what? I'll go visit the Merchant's Guild first before the end of this video. Just to let you see. Start speaking. Gotta go help people. Come on, hit this area. There we go. And of course, as usual, my good deeds pay off through use of alright, yeah. That's what I thought. I do still want to go to this one, because I think this is the one that I wanted. That has what I need. There it is. Oh, and this is the ice field. Militia destroyer. Look at the size of that thing. That thing is huge compared to mine. Here we are at Atia station.
Stalking.
I've already picked up a ton of stuff, so I should probably try and sell some of it. And now I need repairs because I didn't get my shields up in time. Oh, my port broadsides took a pretty nice beating. A lot of damage to my hull plating, but eh. 10,000 is the one above it. Here we go. I think this is the ship that I want before I leave the system, is the Scarab. Which, as you can see, is 323,000 credits. And as you can tell by the fact that my ship is still not capable, and as you can tell by the fact that the mission board is offering me up missions for 4,000, 10,000 here for this, it takes a while to upgrade. But yeah, kind of the only thing that's really different about most of these ships tends to be the, like, turret placement, really. So you've got the broadsides. You can see the amount of the broadside cannons per side increases or decreases depending on the ship. And then there's secondary, which they never really indicate. And then the alpha turret, which is up here. Beta turret is over here. And gamma turret is on the bottom. And that's kind of the extent of the of what all of these do, of the like differences between all of them, is turret placement and turret placement, how many turrets there are, that sort of thing. Commodities. Ooh, intellectual property is selling for a record high here. Ton of money. Sell off my obtanium. It's not that. None of this is that far below. Probably should have. Oh, they're all Mark 1 pulse. I thought I had gotten Mark 2 so far. Nope, none of those yet. Oh well. Can I upgrade my hull? I could get better plating, get better shields. Should probably do that. Just increase the damage that my shields can take, and decrease the amount of time it takes for them to recharge. Alright. And I'm not going to get any missions here because of what we're going to do once we get across the solar system.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Let's see how busy this trip is.
Accelerating to sunlight.
There we go. Finally out of range of those stellar masses. Oh, start speaking. Alright, this is already pretty busy. No, you know what? I can't think of any last words. Sorry, it just feels so disappointing to not have any. Oh well. I mean, I don't like... Oh, hey, another message transponder. Or the same message transponder? Wait, what was that? Oh, can I still hack this? Oh, crap. Ah, damn it. Seriously, I'm really bad at that. I don't know why. Like, it's just WASD, but I never actually think of WASD in the terms of them being WAS or D. They're just, you know, it's where my hands are when I play a video game. I don't actually think about what they are. Like, I don't think that D is the button under my index finger. I don't think it's the one to the right. I just think like, oh, I'm gonna press this button and my ship is going to turn right. Right? Like, I'm not the only one there, right? It has been context out of its actual meaning. There is no actual meaning anymore to WASD. Not when you're playing a video game. WASD has no actual meaning. It's just like, there's the one that your middle finger hits that makes you go forward, the one that your index finger that makes it go that way, the one with on your ring finger that makes it go the other way, and the other one that your middle finger hits that makes it so that you stop. Actually describing it as WAS or D really makes it really weird to me.
sure pulled my ass out of the fire.
Korean ships are already really tough for me right now.
Accelerate to subline.
Still average on that Korean prototype mission. That's what happens. There we go. But yeah, seriously, the music in this game, pretty fun. It's got a, like, you go into these awful bars and it's all grimy and gritty and everything seems to be covered in dirt. And, like, this, like, bluesy, frontiersy rock is pretty appropriate for it. I myself, I like the soundtrack to Bastion for this, and so everyone knows I really love Homestuck, and I really love all of the music for it. Now, here we are at Merchant's Guild Station. All of the Merchant's Guild Station. Like, most of the guild stations all look like this. Why can't I dock while I'm here? Anyway, docking. Alright, now, let's go to the guild office. Speak to Guild Master.
Welcome to the Merchants Guild.
Yo.
What can I do for you?
I would like to join the guild. Maybe you can tell me a little about the benefits.
The Merchants Guild provides fully vetted contracts with reputable individuals and
Reputable
companies.
individuals.
We pay the best rates, and we
Best
have
rates?
representation in every inhabited system you can name.
They do, actually. There's always going to be a Merchants Guild. It's funny because there are a couple of other groups that I do join who do not do that. Well, they're just not here in this one.
We also have our own ship outfitting
Own ship
services
outfitting
with
service, unique vessels and
you won't find
equipment.
anywhere else, and all for a modest fee. Advancing in the guild membership also grants you access to more specialized gear if you stick with it.
He said gear. Thanks for the information. Sign me up.
We processed
10,000
your
credits.
payment, and now the guild services should be available to you.
Sweet. Alright.
Thanks for stopping by our offices.
Thank you for speaking with me. Now there's a news board which tells you basically the same as any other news board. But for now, we leave the office, and now we can see all of the options are back. Merchant's Guild does not sell weaponry. It does, however, on occasion? Yeah, it does sell shielding. Huh. Reduces damage from small... I don't remember that. I'm willing to buy that. Increases the damage capacity to begin with, and it also reduces damage from small craft, which I assume is fighters. Huh, I did not know about that. And, like, yeah, it'll do shields and deflectors. Yeah, you can only trade in and still you'll have to pay for... Yep, so, okay, so here. You cannot buy this because it's way too expensive. You already have this. And this you can't afford with the money that you own. But if you trade in what you actually have with the little orange symbol, you trade it in and you still and this is the difference that you still have to pay. So if I wanted to buy the shock deflector, I would have to sell my Mark I deflector first and then pay an additional 1,000 credits for it, which would give me an increased damage capacity, but the deflector doesn't last as long, and it takes longer to recharge. Might be worth... It's still, I'd say, just in general, a better upgrade. You'll also be able to buy boosters, engines, sometimes, but this is what you want. So you've got the small cargo hold, the medium cargo extender, and the large cargo extender. Then you have the guild cargo extenders, which are bigger and less expensive. So this one increases your cargo by 16 for only 78,000. And this one only increases it by 12, but for 109,000. So, yeah. These are... So, yeah, you join the Merchants Guild so you don't just constantly have to go running back to a station, despite the fact you should be going to stations fairly frequently. I think they sometimes have tractor beams and sometimes have extra... Oh, right, no, jump drive is a different thing. But while we're here, we might as well talk about this, which I haven't shown off. Subsystems. They said about the fault tracker. This is where you get it. This ship can have 2 subsystems in it. I think that the subsystems can be increased. No, it looks like there's only a specific amount. Ooh, the Turath. Huh. Huh. Korean merchants and smugglers. Huh. The Redovich and the Turath. Oh yeah, no. No, secondary ports. Secondary, like... Huh. Anyway, I think that secondary ports is just for, these secondary weapons. Those flak cannons I've been using. But yeah, the subsystems are a separate thing. But yeah, they allow you different abilities. Fault tracking software to find weak points on mineable resources, additional maneuvering jets, reduction of that. You probably saw the shakiness in the mini map while I was flying around in that nebula. That's nebula interference, and the scanner will reduce that. No. Huh. Nope. Only for missiles, though. Marked crafts are revealed by a pulse scan and displays whether or not they contain cargo or active bounties. Gas scoop captures and converts gaseous matter directly into booster fuel, improving booster recharge rates while inside of a nebula by up to 100%. Limited application, but it would be nice. Mine repulsors make deflectors negate the magnetic effect of magna mines. But you would have to have your deflectors up to actually cause that. EMP ablation. We have not seen this. Leech weapons will come up later, and this will just reduce the severity of it. Channel explosive energies from missiles or mine blasts into onboard shields, converting heat into shield power. So you put on your deflectors, and your shields get a recharge, more of a recharge than they do normally. Improved the speed of all turrets by 25%, in benefiting target lead accuracy, and increasing targeting range of turrets by 25%, and reducing reload times for turrets, all of which I love. Missile extenders increase range of missile turrets, and optimizers to reduce reload times for them. You could buy those at any place. We'll get to we'll find another guild that doesn't sell shields too, where the merchants don't sell weapons. There's another one that doesn't sell shields or armor. But yeah. So now we just need to rank up our Merchants Guild, which...
Stellar map.
Is that... Ah, here we go. This is slightly different from that. Citizenry, Militia, Red Devil Cartel, the Double Jacks, and the Koreans. I'm already in trouble with these people. And they are just, like, instantly hostile. They were instantly hostile to begin with, but don't worry about it. I think you can increase them. I know that there's some slight benefits to it, but I just don't like to. The Koreans are kind of jerks. The Double Jacks and the Red Devils are just pirates, so doesn't seem to help. Funny thing with the systems militia is, like, I don't know, I assume that if you, like, do a bunch of, like, Double Jack and Red Devil missions and increase system militia hostility down into the red, they'll start attacking you on sight. But they don't not do things when you're in the blue, so there's not a huge thing. But yeah, this is the control button, by the way. Brings up. You can just click this to auto-target the nearest station, which is great if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're just like, you know what, I need to get my shields repaired, I need to sell something. Oops. Just open your sector map, which you can also do with M. Closest mission, you can also auto-target. Pulse, which is that sensor thing. Just look at the map, clear the last waypoint. Oop. Haha. But, as I said, find the nearest place to sell your commodities. Ugh, no. Close. No. Oh well. Wait. Oh yeah, I still have 9 spaces left in my hold. Okay. So, I think that's gonna be it for the day. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. If there's something interesting with the video that you think I should be brought to my attention. I'm still kind of new to this, still getting everything put together. I stream on Twitch. Shagorche is the name. Like, share, subscribe, do the YouTube dance. And I will talk to you later. Good week, everyone.